friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Angela, and on this channel we talk about skincare, makeup, and aging gracefully so that you can look and feel your best at every age. Today we're going to be talking about something I see all the time, and not just on social media, but with real women every day. Sometimes the makeup we're wearing isn't making us look younger, fresher, or more polished. Instead, it's actually adding years to our appearance. But the good news is most of these mistakes are easy to fix, and often a few small changes can make a huge difference. So let's talk about some of the biggest makeup mistakes that can age mature skin and what to do instead. Mistake number one that I see is heavy coverage foundation. Many women start noticing more redness, age spots, discoloration, or uneven skin tone as they get older. And the natural reaction is often, I need more coverage. So they reach for thick, full coverage foundation and they apply more and more product. However, the problem is heavy foundation tends to settle into fine lines, wrinkles, and large pores and dry patches. So instead of smoothing the skin, it actually emphasizes the texture. So when looking for a foundation, choose a lightweight or buildable foundation, apply a thin layer first, and only add extra coverage where you need it. Remember, good skincare underneath your makeup often makes a bigger difference than adding more foundation on top. Your skin should still look like skin. Now, another mistake that I see is too much powder. This one is incredibly common. Powder can be wonderful for reducing shine, but mature skin naturally produces less oil than it did in our younger years. And when we apply a powder all over the face, it can leave the skin looking dry, flat, and older. Powder loves to collect in fine lines around the eyes and mouth, so be sure to use powder sparingly. Focus only on the areas that truly need it, such as the T-zone, around the nose, or areas where makeup tends to move. A light dusting is usually plenty. Sometimes less really is more. Another thing that I see is harsh, dark eyeliner. A thick black line around the eyes can make the eyes appear smaller and heavier. And as we age, our eyes naturally lose some definition and openness. So harsh eyeliner often works against us. Try softer shades like brown, charcoal, deep plum, or soft navy. You can also smudge the liner slightly instead of creating a hard line. By smudging it, it creates a softer, more youthful appearance, and it helps the eyes look larger and brighter. Mistake number four that I see is overly matte makeup. For years, many of us were told to avoid shine at all costs, but mature skin naturally loses some of its youthful radiance. So when we use products that are extremely matte, they can make skin appear dull, dry, and lifeless. So you want to look for products described as natural finish, satin finish, or radiant finish. You don't need to look shiny. You just simply want your skin to look healthy and alive. A little glow can be very flattering on mature skin. Now, mistake number five, the wrong concealer. Many women use a concealer that is too light, too thick, and too dry. Unfortunately, this often draws attention directly to the under eye area. Instead of hiding fine lines, it highlights them. So what you want to do is choose a hydrating concealer with creamy texture. Apply only where darkness exists. You usually need much less concealer than you think. Now, a tiny amount blended well often looks far better than a thick layer. Mistake number six, too much contour. Contouring became very popular thanks to social media. But what works under studio lighting on a 25-year-old often doesn't translate well to real life. Heavy contour can create harsh shadows that make the face appear more hollow. And as we age, many women naturally lose facial volume, so adding more shadows can exaggerate that effect. Instead, use contour lightly or just skip it altogether. Instead, focus on soft bronzer, blush, and highlighting the high points of the face. And the goal is to add warmth and dimension, not harsh lines. Mistake number seven that I see, overdrawn or harsh eyebrows. Our eyebrows naturally thin as we age, and many women want to try to compensate by drawing them darker, thicker, or more dramatic. Unfortunately, overly harsh brows can overpower the face. What you want to do is use small hair-like strokes, choose a color that's close to your natural brow color, focus on creating soft definition rather than bold blocks of color. Well-shaped brows can absolutely lift and frame the face beautifully. Mistake number 8, wrong blush placement. Now, this is one of my favorite makeup tips for mature women. Many of us learned to place blush directly on the apples of the cheeks, but that can often, that can look cute on younger faces, but it actually pulls the face downward as we age. And so what you want to do is place the blush slightly higher on the cheeks, blend upward toward the temples. This creates a lifted effect and it helps bring back some of that youthful looking structure. Cream blushes can be especially beautiful because they add both color and a healthy glow. Now, here's a bonus tip. Don't forget your skin. The truth is, makeup can only look as good as the skin underneath it. If your makeup suddenly isn't sitting right anymore, the problem may not be the makeup itself. It could be that your skin needs more hydration, gentle exfoliation, peptides, retinol, daily sunscreen. Healthy skin is the foundation of beautiful makeup. Remember, makeup should enhance your natural beauty, not hide it. Aging is a privilege, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with looking your age. The goal isn't to look 25 again. The goal is to look like the healthiest, most radiant version of yourself. I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these makeup mistakes have you made before? Leave me a comment below and let me know. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with a friend who you think might enjoy it too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.